There's plenty of life though in this session. Marc Marquez comes in. We're about to tick down to the final 5 minutes. Fabio Quartararo, and that track marshal, what a job he's done to get Fabio Quartararo back to the Monster Energy Yamaha garage. He sprints back through and he's still going to have a chance here of fighting for the front row. His great mate Tom just shows him exactly the situation. His manager Eric Mahe in the background there, he's been a busy man right now, sort of checking out rider options or seat options for this man in 2023.
Did look like he gave his left shoulder a little tweak, didn't it? You know, when the initial impact on the ground on his left shoulder.
This is unbelievable. This is what sets these guys apart. It was, what, 3 minutes ago?
You have a little watch for this bump. You'll just see a little boink and then push his weight forward.
Just enough to throw him downwards. Unfortunately, gravity taking over. Now then, Fabio Quartararo, it's time for cool heads. It's time for composure. If you can have anything like that in the final 4 minutes of an enthralling, dramatic Q2 session here at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin. Pecco Bagnaia then winds up for his final attack for pole position, a second successive pole here in COTA. He'll be happy if it stays as is, a front row start for Bagnaia. He will definitely take that. 5th place last time out, arrested. A really tough start to the season for Pecco Bagnaia. Who would have thought coming in to the 4th round of the championship here this weekend, Bagnaia would have just 12 points on the first 3 races. We haven't seen him on the front row of the grid so far this year, and he's putting up a terrific fight, as we knew he would do, for pole position here in COTA. He's found his rhythm, he's found his mojo back on this GP22. And when that happens, we knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. But when it did happen, you knew that Pecco Bagnaia was going to start showing the kind of form which took him to so many victories and pole positions towards the back end of last season. We track him on the factory Ducati, powering it up to 6th gear, nudging nearly 350 kilometers an hour down that 1200 meter back straight. At the moment, though, it's this man, Jack Miller, riding the horsepower rodeo better than anybody else right now. Jack Miller still leading with that 2:02.327. It's coming under pressure though, isn't it, from his Ducati Lenovo teammate Pecco Bagnaia. Here is Bagnaia now trying to sweep through this tricky complex, this tight turns 14 now through 15. That's all pretty neat and tidy, as you'd expect from the silky smooth Italian. Now he tacks hard, pushing that Michelin front tyre through 16, 17, wary of the bump now through 18. A slight decline, slight drop down the hill. Try and miss the bump which caught out Fabio Quartararo about 3 minutes ago. That's why El Diablo's leathers are scuffed and damaged, because he already had a crash at turn 19. The world champion down in 7th. Is this a pole lap coming here then from Pecco Bagnaia? Over the line he comes, and it is a 2:02.167. Pecco on provisional pole.
Wow, what a lap. He looked beautiful the whole way around, didn't he? Super happy for Pecco. Is he back? Is he back?
It looks like he is, and if he's back, the others had better watch out. Jack Miller, though, his teammate, fighting for that Tissot watch. It looks like it's going to be session over for Pecco Bagnaia. Maybe that 2:02.167 will secure him a front row start. Will it secure him pole position? Marc Marquez then, this will be his last flying lap in this session. He's down in 6th place right now, Marquez, with a 2:03.03. Jack Miller is absolutely pummeling the 3rd sector. He's now started the final sector as the Australian Thriller Miller, about to deliver maybe a thriller pole position here. We're on board now with the Australian. The penultimate corner, turn 19. Jack Miller, the 27-year-old Australian, just one MotoGP pole position to his name. That was in dramatic fashion in Termas de Rio Hondo back in 2018. He comes over the line. Miller on pole position. What a response after the nightmare weekend in Argentina last Sunday. A 2:02.042. Is that enough for pole position? Jorge Martin, you know he's going to throw the kitchen sink. Marc Marquez, it's gone for Marquez. Marquez will not be taking an 8th pole position here in COTA.
I mean, Jack Miller on pole will make a lot of people happy. But is Jorge going to steal it?
Here comes the Martinator. Oh, he's lost a lot of time in that 3rd sector, Jorge Martin, so it looks like it will be pole position here for Jack Miller. We won't call it just yet. because Fabio Quartararo is going to get over the line for one more lap. Will Jorge Martin decisively also make it over the line? He's got 10 seconds remaining. He might just here squeeze in one more lap, Jorge Martin. Oh, he's gone pole. What a fourth sector of 3 thousandths of a second. What a fourth sector by Jorge Martin. The Martinator breaks Jack Miller hearts. Has Jack Miller got anything left? No, he hasn't. He's slowing down on his final lap. Martin then, having topped Q1, we said it would be just like MotoGP in 2022 for him to come out of Q1 and then take pole position. That looks like exactly what he's going to do. Well, Marc Marquez takes the checkered flag. He's going to be on that third row in 8th.
If Jorge Martin is in Q2, anything can happen. Anything is possible. Right now, I'd love to see Fabio. Fabio's backed into a corner, and what can he do?
That's it. That looks like it's probably it in terms of pole position. These guys fighting for places a bit further back. Fabio Quartararo, unlikely that him, Alex Rins and Joan Mir, they're not going to surely find that kind of time. No, they're not. Jorge Martin, a 2:02.039. He keeps that excellent qualifying record going so far in 2022. That's now 4 consecutive front row starts for the Pramac Ducati man. And as it stands right now, there may well be some late improvements coming here from the likes of Quartararo and Rins. They know it's job done. But at the moment, the top 5 places on the grid for the Red Bull Grand Prix of the Americas here in Austin tomorrow will be a full Ducati lockout.